Hey guys, I'm Nokuhle and this video is going to be telling you about careers that did not exist 10 years ago. I hope that this video will help you somewhat map out your career, whether it's you trying to pivot from what you're currently in or just to give you some guidance on what you should study if you are looking to further your skills. Alright, cool. Very big thank you to Nedbank YouthX for sponsoring this video. I'll talk to you guys about them a bit later.
My name is Nokuhle and I'm a personal finance creator. Some of the videos I've made include how to buy shares, top 10 affordable cars, how to file your taxes, side hustles, interviews, you name it, I've done it. Note, these videos do not constitute financial advice. My aim is to plant the idea, it's up to you to water it. And if you enjoy my content, please tip me with a like, comment and subscription.
If you're watching this from YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I love this platform. However, if you are catching us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, shout out, please do make sure you leave me a review so that I can potentially consider podcasting as something that I really like, okay? Right, coming in at number 9. I actually thought I had 10. I realized I've kept it to 9. So let's pretend like I gave you a 10th one. At number 9, we have a crypto trader slash Bitcoin miner. So because crypto slash Bitcoin have become so popular these days, I've done a video on them if you are interested. This has obviously created a demand for people to actually mine these coins. I know it's not that common in South Africa yet, and it's mainly probably because of our shortage of electricity, or rather we have an unstable supply, because when you are a crypto miner you use a lot of electricity. So if you know of anyone who is a Bitcoin miner or crypto miner, do let us know. At number 8, we have an Airbnb host. So we all saw the rise of Airbnbs, which almost took out the hotel industry, but luckily the hotels did survive. And I know that Airbnb came in with quite a big force, but over the last few years, I think people are slowly transitioning back into hotels. I, for one, know I do enjoy hotels more than Airbnbs. The thought of trying to clean up after myself because I don't want to get charged a cleaning fee, it's just not really on my list of wants when I'm on vacation. I think I also like having my bed made every single day, knowing that someone will clean up after me. I mean, if you're in a hotel or you're on holiday, you want to be on holiday. I don't want to be cleaning because I don't want to incur an extra fee after I've checked out. But anyways, Airbnb host, that is a new career that did not exist. And also some people have many Airbnbs, especially in cities like Cape Town, where they've kind of outpriced the locals. So a lot of people are no longer affording to live in the city because landlords are prioritizing Airbnbs or international guests because they obviously are willing to pay a lot more because they're paying in dollars as opposed to rands. So they don't feel the pinch as much as us. Cool. At number 7, very similar to Airbnb, is the Uber. So an Uber driver or an Uber owner, and I actually recently did a video on this. So if you are interested in getting into this, whether you want to drive the actual car or you just want to rent out your car and someone pays you a weekly amount, make sure you check out that video. I do have a lot of information there. But anyways, this is a new career because back then Ubers did not exist. However, we did have things like meter taxis and obviously your taxis or CIA and all of that. So that still exists, and I'm glad that Uber is able to coexist with all these other modes of transport, even though there are a bit of rifts between these communities at times, especially in Johannesburg and Pretoria. However, I do believe that at some stage we will reach a place of synergy. Cool.
To be fair, Uber was founded in March 2009 in San Francisco, the United States, but it only started operating in South Africa in 2013. So it's been almost 11 years.
Cool. Number 6 is the Instagram boutique owner, and I've put here /hair. So we have seen the rise of Instagram boutiques where people are selling you things that you can ordinarily find in town, but they're selling it to you online because people love convenience. And I think this list will actually show us this because people are willing to pay for this convenience. Think about how we are now buying groceries online. We are studying online. Where there is convenience, people are willing to pay for it. So the next time you're trying to price yourself, don't be shy, okay? If you are providing a service that is saving someone time and potentially money, you can hike up your price. People will pay. So anyways, Instagram boutique owners, they sell a range of things. So it's hair, fashion. I know people sell health supplements these days. There's so much that you can do. So if this is something you're thinking of, maybe you could look into it. 10 years from now, we are going to be living in a completely different world with completely different careers. So if you have an idea, make sure you're giving it your best shot, because who knows, you could create a whole new career based on that idea. So make sure you invest in your idea by applying for the Youth X Awards. This is an initiative by Nedbank which aims to unlock your idea for the future. Some of the prizes include 200,000 Rand for first prize, 100,000 Rand for second prize, 50,000 for third, and then anyone who comes between number 4 and 10 gets 25,000 Rand each. You also get access to a financial advisor, some mentoring, as well as a curated lifestyle experience from the Nedbank team. The requirements for this is that you have to be between the ages of 18 and 26 years old, have an idea, and a Nedbank My Goals or other qualifying Nedbank account to be able to enter. T's and C's apply. So if you meet these requirements, make sure you're applying. I do have the link in my description box, or you can go to www.unlocked.me/potential and make sure you're applying before the 14th of September. All the best, you guys. I beg you. The fact that you're on this channel shows me that you're already thinking about the future, so I know that you can definitely win. Alright, cool. Let's continue with the video. And then at number 5, I have an ESG consultant, and ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance. So basically, big corporate companies are now obviously trying to be very aware and very sensitive about the impact that they have on the environment and also like socially. So an ESG consultant is someone who will actually help a company come up with these strategies as well as implement them. So if this is your type of vibe and you are very passionate about people and the earth and all of this, but you also have a very corporate type of role, how about you look into becoming an ESG consultant? I'm sure that your company would be willing to pay for some course for you to do to make sure that you're compliant, and then take it from there. I wish you all the best with this. We need people like you, so don't sleep on it. At number 4, we have AI specialist, AI being artificial intelligence. So we are literally living in the digital age. You know, I am waiting for the robots to start taking over. I was about to say I'm waiting for robots to start driving us. Then I realized that Elon Musk has already done this. There are those driverless cars now, the Teslas. I don't know if I would trust them, but I actually have seen one during my stint in the States, but I wasn't really sure. It was also a bit dim, so I couldn't actually be very sure if there was no one in the car, like in the front seat, but I think I have seen it.
Going on a tangent in 3, 2, 1.
I know AI is taking everyone by storm. I was actually asking some of my friends how they're dealing with AI in audit, and I also asked someone else how they are incorporating AI into their business, because guys, you can't run away from it. What you need to do is actually learn how to integrate it in your systems and learn how to differentiate yourself from AI. Because this video that you're watching, I'm pretty sure you can go to ChatGPT and ask them, and ChatGPT will give you a big longer list of careers that did not exist 10 years ago. But you guys probably like seeing my face, so shout out. I appreciate you guys being here.
After I said this, I actually decided to go check on ChatGPT. So I was like, give me a long list of careers that did not exist 10 years ago. And this is what ChatGPT had to say. Number 1, AI/machine learning engineer. 2, data scientist. 3, blockchain developer. 4, cryptocurrency trader analyst. 5, social media manager. 6, influencer marketer. 7, TikTok content creator. App developer, UX UI designer, drone operator, cloud computing specialist, cybersecurity analyst, sustainability specialist, esports manager, digital marketing specialist, 3D printing technician, virtual reality developer, chief listening officer, and this is someone who listens to social media and feedback, podcast producer, remote work consultant, voice user interface designer, self-driving car engineer, digital currency advisor, online fitness coach, chief happiness officer, subscription box creator, AI enthusiast, gig platform manager, digital nomad, subscription-based economy manager, video game streamer, AI chatbot developer, quantum computing researcher, chief remote officer, health informatics specialist, AI trainer, customer success manager, influencer talent manager, food delivery app driver, AI chatbot trainer, edtech specialist. There was a lot.
Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, we have a virtual assistant. Again, it is online. Again, you are providing convenience. So a lot of people, including business owners, have a lot of admin to deal with, but all of this admin takes away from the actual work that you want to do. I, for one, know I'm recording this at 4 p.m. I have been up, but I could only get to recording at 4 p.m. because I was busy working. I had to respond to emails, and you can't not respond to emails because that's kind of business, okay? That is also money in. You're addressing client queries and all of that, but that is not why I went into business. So a virtual assistant eliminates this, okay? They help you only see the stuff that is really important, but all the small things, if people are asking you, oh, how much is this? Or please can you help me with this? Customer service, okay? Your virtual assistants can do that for you, and virtual assistants are usually much affordable because you're actually not hiring them into your company. You only use them when you need them. So when you are starting out as a small business, or if you need a PA, it's kind of hard to hire someone because it's like, what if I don't need them? You still need to pay them, because just because they were sitting and doing nothing doesn't mean you can't pay them for that hour. So a virtual assistant is great because you only pay for the hours you use, and also you don't have to pay things like office rental, because they are wherever in the world. You guys don't even have to be in the same time zones. As long as you tell them, this is what I want you to do, this is the access I'm giving you, you know, give me a summary of what I need to know, and yeah. As virtual assistants covered in a nutshell. And then at number 2, we have a social media manager. So this is not a profession that you probably could have gone into back then. And I think if you told your parents that, oh, your dream is to become a social media manager, they would have probably told you to stop playing and focus on school. But social media managers play a very big role, and I am a social media creator, so I obviously understand this a lot more. And I know that people will look at this and think, oh, this must be so easy, this is such a petty job or whatever. But when you actually have to understand the inside of how social media works, the psychology of your viewers, the people actually watching your stuff, you soon realize that, yeah, this could be a science of its own. So much respect for social media managers as well. With this job, you can either be an in-house social media manager, so you work for a specific company, or you can be a freelancer, so you have multiple clients. It all depends. If you're in-house, you only have a set salary and you're only focusing on your client. But if you are a freelancer, you get a chance to work with different clients and their different visions, and you bring it all to life. Cool. And then at number 1, this is kind of obvious, I'm sure, now that I've mentioned social media manager. Number 1 is a bit of an obvious one, but at number 1 we have influencer / content creator, and that is what I am. Okay, that is what I am. I am loving it. I'm loving it, okay? And I'm loving that I'm able to incorporate my love for finance with my love of being social and being on camera. But being an influencer is something that a lot of people are doing, and there's even things like, you know, TikTokers, because it's so broad. There is so much to do, and I know trying to explain to my parents that I'm doing this has been quite a bit of a roller coaster. I've had to explain it over and over, but I think they're finally getting it. Another thing that I can just think of is actually how the internet has helped make the world so small, but it also gives you a chance to blow up really quickly. Someone said due to TikTok, a lot of people are able to become artists and have their songs blow up, whereas in the past, people would have become songwriters. Had TikTok not existed, that song would have probably been given off to Rihanna or Beyonce, and they would have sung it, and then the actual person would have been just credited as a songwriter. So shout out to the internet, because it allows people to become the stars that they want to be, without, you know, having to go through all the red tape or being signed by a label and stuff. And just to close this off, guys, I want to give you an interesting stat that I recently saw that said that because people are living longer due to the advanced medicines that we have, it means that everyone should be prepared to study at least twice in their lives. So your current degree or your current profession or whatever will go through some massive change within your lifetime. So you need to be willing and able to upskill and study something further. So if you are watching this and you believe that your industry is changing and you're not really catching up, I would encourage you to look into that and see if you can't study something. It could be in the same field, or you can just pivot out and add something else. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please do tip me with a like. So click that like button. It also helps support my channel. So if you like what I do and you'd like to see more of it, make sure you click like. And if you'd like to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos, because I drop at random days, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you will see me more on your screen. All right, bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please tip me with a like, comment, and subscription.